Okay, so another video. I'm a little bit, I don't know, not upset, angry, I don't know. Maybe, but I'll get over it. I'm gonna say some stuff that some people may not like, and that's okay. If you don't like it, if you don't agree, that's fine. But I need to say this because this is what I see. This has been some of my experience, not all. There are some good channels out there for abuse recovery or that talk about narcissism and scapegoating, dysfunction in families. And there are also lots and lots of toxic abuse recovery so-called communities that are beyond disgusting. Okay. Now, I'm not trying to, I don't use any names. I really don't like to. Sometimes I will, but right now I'm not going to use any names. It's like Cinderella. If the shoe fits, wear it. Okay. I do that for a reason because whatever. I don't want to get into names and stuff. Okay, so it doesn't really matter because you know what? If someone's name, it's what's going on that is really what should be focused on, the behavior, the dynamics, and names are interchangeable. It doesn't really matter. It's like Shakespeare, you know, a name, a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. It doesn't matter the name, really, it doesn't. That's why I don't. That's the main reason I don't use names because I'm trying to talk about concepts and actual things that occur, and it could apply to more than one individual or group of people. Okay, so I was making comments on this one channel that's supposed to be an abuse recovery, but that's a joke. Okay, anyways, my comments plus another person also was standing against some stuff, and my comments got scrubbed, but I did get um, threatened on there physically by some strange person. I really did. And the comments stayed up for a while, and that's what well, I don't know. I'm going to be kind of going all over the place maybe, but I'll go back to that after. But the comments stayed up for a while, and then they disappeared, and now they don't exist. I don't know if they'll reappear. I doubt it, but they don't exist now. And also that other person that was also speaking out, her comments were also scrubbed. They were deleted. Okay, so there's also a different channel that's kind of doing a similar thing, and this is regarding this strange parent thing that's going on. Okay, so same thing, and there are certain commenters that are part of that first abuse recovery channel that are also on this other channel that's talking about that estranged parent thing that's going on. The same kind of people. They're going on both places because they're the same. That's the thing. They're all the same. They're all have the same mentality. So, anyway, so I basically didn't feel I was really getting anywhere. And you know what? I don't care. A person doesn't have to. I don't expect someone to agree with me. They don't have to because I don't have a right to make someone agree with me. I mean, if they don't, they don't. Just like if I don't agree with somebody else, I don't have to agree with somebody because they say so. You know what I mean? So I believe in free speech as long as it doesn't go to extreme. So, if someone doesn't agree, that's fine. But you see, these people, they take it to the next level. I publicly stated that I was not going to make any more comments and that I could deal with this. I'm going to have to find that comment. Just hold on. Oh, I hate that when I do this. I should do this ahead of time because it's time consuming. And sometimes I tend to talk for a long time. Okay, I don't know if I can find this in 2 seconds. Okay, so basically I publicly stated that I'm not going to continue this. And the reason is I don't, every time I say something, there's this particular person or two, But this one in particular that keeps attacking me and keeps twisting things around. So I don't really want to put up with it anymore because the person isn't listening. So what's like really what is the point of talking to someone if they're not listening? I've been accused of giving that estranged parents channel money, which I don't. I don't give anyone money on YouTube. Why would I? I don't ask for money. I don't give any money. And I've been accused that I am that person, which is totally crazy. These people, they don't want to listen. They just don't. And they like to mock. That's abusive. I don't understand why these people are pointing fingers to other people that they claim are abusive when what they're doing is abusive. How does that work? So anyways, there's major issues I have with these places. Okay, before I find these comments, maybe I should just go on about that other channel. Now there's a channel that's basically supposed to be abuse recovery channel, but in fact it's abusive. I've listened to that channel for years and years and years and years because of the narcissism thing. Some of the stories on there are people's personal stories. Some of them are relatable, some are not. And that part does help. Like if you can sometimes hear someone has a similar story to your own, that can help with healing. But I've seen a pattern that over time, people would, and this is the thing too, a person, you could say your opinion, but if you're going to act like a therapist when you're not, like give people advice what to do or tell people what's going on when you don't have all the facts, that's really not very wise to do that because you're dealing with people's lives and some people are disturbed. Why would you want to be responsible for that? I don't think that's a wise thing to do, but that's my personal opinion. Okay, so basically I've seen this happen, and this is a pattern that there's people that have financially supported that channel in the past, have sent in stories for money, and they've been abused on there. Sometimes through the advice um, via the story, and sometimes in the comment section, sometimes both. Now, some of these people that send in stories, some of them may not be all there. I don't know. Um, but that's not very, I won't say professional because the person is not a therapist, but it's not very, I don't know what the word is. Um, I'll use the word professional, but it's not a therapist. Okay. The person is not a therapist. It's not right. Okay. I don't know what word to use really. Thinking of a word and I can't think of it. It's not, how about ethical? Okay. To do that because these people, some of them could be disturbed. They could be really in a lot of pain. They could be depressed. They could be in the early stages of healing, easily triggered or whatever. And how is that helping somebody? Like, why would you want to be responsible for that? I don't, I don't know. I have a problem with that. And then the other part, it's also the money thing. Everything. Why does everything always have to be about money? If you dig deep enough, you'll find out it's really in the bottom of it. What is it all about? It is about money. It is. And I think, okay, I got back. I'm going on a tangent. Okay, so basically, there have been more than one person that has supported this particular channel financially and given stories, either or both. And eventually, these people become enemies of the channel. and it's a recurrent pattern. It goes over and over the years. You'd have to be listening to this channel for years, like we're saying 6, 7 years, okay, plus, to see this pattern. You wouldn't notice it if you were just there. Okay, so that's really video. You could do it for free. You have the basic equipment, computer, microphone. You don't need money to do that. It's your time. Your time is used, which is true. But if it's something that you want to talk about that you agree with or believe in, why do you need someone to pay you money to do that? So there again, you see it's about money. And then for people to be attacked in the comment section, and these people, this is the weird part. This is supposed to be an abuse recovery channel, but yet the people are not empathetic. They're abusive themselves, a lot of them. This is what I've noticed. Unless you agree with them totally, 100%, and unless you agree with the channel owner totally, 100%, they attack you. And it's really strange. Like, they also stigmatize certain groups, like one group, generationally speaking, regarding what generation you belong to, as in when you were born, which you can't control, which no one can. In this particular case, it's boomers. I think I'm on the end of it because I'm born in 1964, but what does that matter? My mom's a narcissist. She was born in 1934. She's not a boomer. And they blame boomers for everything, all the ills of the world. That's ridiculous. If you want to talk about degeneracy and all this, okay, look in history. How about the Rome, ancient Rome, before it fell? How degenerate was it? Were they boomers? I'm just saying this is totally ridiculous. What about Sodom and Gomorrah? Were they boomers? What about with Noah, how people were when the deluge happened? Were they boomers? Come on. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, so this is the point. I've experienced this myself. So if you are in that category of a boomer, they target you as boomer. And if, let's say you were abused as a kid, like the worst thing for me was I have asthma and I was taken to my grandparents' coal mining town numerous times and I couldn't breathe, obviously. Even for a healthy, normal person, it's not healthy to breathe in coal dust. But I couldn't breathe and I could have been dead. I shouldn't be dead, really. I shouldn't be here. I could have been dead many, many times. And you know what? These people don't care. They don't. They don't care. And this is how evil this is. I mean, and why? Because they classify me as a boomer. Because I don't agree with 100% what these people on there think or that channel owner thinks. So you're attacked mercilessly, okay? They have no mercy. They want mercy, but they don't give it. They want people to listen to their abuse stories and feel sorry for them or be empathetic with them, but they don't give it. Only if you agree with them, though. You see, there's a condition. You have to agree with them 100% and the channel owner 100% and or support that channel financially. Those are the conditions. Even though they're unspoken, but it's kind of obvious. And in fact, I also take issue with the fact that a lot of people on there, they're cowards because they can see someone being abused and they don't stand up for anybody. They don't care. They only care about themselves. They're cowards. Channel owner is a coward also because basically the person's hiding out right now in their cave or whatever. I think they're laying low because they already got 2 strikes. And if they get one more strike, then the copyright strike, then because this is a strange parent thing, then they'll probably get booted off YouTube. So I think they're laying low and waiting it out and buying their time. That's what I personally think. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. Since people have no empathy unless you agree with everything they think and say, you have to support them totally. And it's kind of like it's like a dysfunctional family, like a cult mentality, like a cult group. You have to do what they tell you to do and think how they want you to think and say what they want you to say, or else you're outcasted. And you know what? For me, I don't really give a shit because I'm used to that kind of treatment because I'm the scapegoat of my family. So I don't really care in that sense, but I don't appreciate being treated like that. And I don't like cowards. I really don't. So, anyways, I find that disturbing. Like I said, they can be abused on there and no one sticks up for you. Unless you're on their side, of course. Because there was this nasty person that got on there. I guess I was hitting a nerve. That's what I really think because I'm very blunt, so I don't play around. Truth is truth, whether you like it or not. Anyways, so this person got on there and started being extremely abused. Like, I haven't received abuse like that for decades. I was extreme abuse. Telling me garbage. Like, and I'm not saying this that I'm the victim because this one person accused me that I think I'm the victim. I'm not. I'm going to explain that. But yeah, maybe I should, you know what? I should read that first before I go on with this story. Maybe I should do that. Just hold on. Oh, I hate that when I do this. And then I have to find it again. Just hold on. I don't know, my computer is getting slow sometimes. Uh, let's check on the time. Okay, so I don't know why it's just so slow. I really don't. Okay, so I'm gonna have to start talking because it's too long to wait here. Okay, so basically this person, I don't know. Oh, here it is. This person made this, and this is after on this particular, not this channel, but a different one. I stated that I am not um, going to be commenting like responding anymore to these two particular channels. So I'm going to say this and then I'm going to elaborate on it. So basically, I'm going to read what I said. So this person on this other channel, and this is again regarding this estranged parents, is telling, basically inciting people to report this person's channel. And yet this person, the same person that is saying this for other people to do, this person is on the same abuse recovery channel that abuses people and made 3 revenge videos, I call them, threatening the person, saying things that are not right, and saying that they're going to find the person's kid and make sure they don't talk to the mom anymore, and also saying that they're going to find everything about the person and put it on the internet, and inciting the subscribers to do the same, to dig up stuff on that person, to find out stuff about the person, and also stating that the person is not going away and they're going to make that person's life miserable, as in the estranged parent. Okay, those are threats. No one has a right to say that. Okay, so I responded to that person. I said, well, can you also report the channel you're on for the same thing? And then the person is clueless. They don't understand what I'm saying. Asked if someone here being doxxed. Don't say the other channel they're on. Because these same people are on both channels. They're the same mentality, right? So I'm going to just read the comments so you know what I'm referring to. So I said I was referring to the abuse that goes on that channel. I was threatened physically on that channel. Whether you agree with me or not doesn't matter. The point is someone went overboard with the threats and severe abuse, and no one on that channel cared or stopped it. That is a reflection on that channel owner and the people that are on that channel and what kind of people they are. So then I had this person respond to me. One of them responded to me, and this is after I stated on another post that I'm not going to be responding anymore because really I'm not getting anywhere. So the person basically says, "Oh sure," and then is doing the crying, laughing emoji. Okay. What kind of response is that? And then another response, and this person has been going back and forth with me quite a bit. This person's, I don't know, something wrong. So then this other person has the nerve to say this: because you weren't abused or threatened. You've told me yourself you're not a victim, so therefore no one did anything to you. You can't be a victim while not being a victim. Pick one. That constantly swapping when it fits your narrative is why no one takes anything you say seriously. Got any views on that latest video of yours? Any of the 33 show up for you? LOL. Okay, what is that? This person claims I'm assuming it's a female, I don't really care, it doesn't matter. This person professes to be a scapegoat. Oh, really? You know what? I wonder because I'm a scapegoat of my family. I don't go around treating people like that. Yeah, right. Or it could be a case like this. There are some, I guess this could happen. Some people, because they were abused, now they are so angry because they're abused that they think they have a right to go around and abuse other people because they've been hurt. So now they want to pass the misery along, so to speak. Okay? I don't know what this person's problem is, but this person obviously has a vendetta against me. She doesn't even, or he or whatever, doesn't even know me. So that's what you get. That's kind of comments you get from these people, and that's abuse recovery. I don't think so. That's very similar to the same abuse I grew up with. Let's break this down because the person says you weren't abused or threatened. So the person is telling me that the comments, the threatening comments and abusive comments that I received from that particular person don't exist. So that's called gaslighting, trying to play with my sense of reality. Now, the person always says, you've told me yourself you're not a victim, so therefore no one did anything to you. Okay, right there is crazy talk. When I say I'm not a victim, I mean I'm not a victim. I don't have victim mentality. That's what I mean. That is not the same as saying that someone didn't do something to me, but that doesn't mean I see it as I'm the victim. Those two have nothing to do with each other, really. I mean, you can tell a story that someone, let's say someone mugged you or something or robbed you. Okay, you're not going around saying that you're a victim of this, but you are telling the story of what happened to you. But yet this person is saying because I declare I'm not a victim, and I don't. I don't go around saying I'm a victim of anything, really. I just say what happened, and I choose to view myself as an overcomer, not a victim. So then the person is saying, because I say I'm not a victim, that means no one did anything to me. Like that, what is that? That is stupid. Okay, that's just totally stupid. And then the person says you can't be a victim while not being a victim. Pick one. Okay, right here, this person has done this before. They demand that you think how they tell you to think. I don't have that right. Who are you? Whatever. And then constantly swapping when it fits your narrative. I don't have a narrative. I just say what it is. If something happened, I just say what happened. That's it. How you take that is your business, right? And then it's saying why no one takes anything you say seriously. Okay. Do you know everyone? How do you know who takes me seriously and who doesn't? And the other thing is, if you don't take me, if you're saying no one takes me seriously, did you do a survey on that? That you know this? Are you a statistical genius? Like really? And let's go to let's take your nonsense and make it a reality. Let's say that no one takes anything I say seriously. Does that mean that I don't have the right to say what I think and feel? But you do? On the flip side, who takes you seriously? And do you have statistical proof how many people take you seriously? What kind of thing is that to say? That right there, to me, that is a prime good example of invalidation. No one takes you seriously, which means no one wants to hear what you have to say, which means you don't have a voice, which means you don't matter, you don't count, which means you are not visible, you're not a person, you're invisible. We're supposed to you're disregardable, as in you're nobody, basically. I find that sick, I really do. This person's mental. I don't know, something wrong. And I don't say that usually go around calling people out, but come on, this is just straight out abuse. That's what this is. Anyway, so then the person says that no one takes me seriously. Okay, let's say no one did. I still think what I think. It's not going to change what I think. You see, because there's a big difference between whoever this person is. There's a big difference between. Uh, I'm going to talk directly as if this person's listening to me. Big difference between me and you. I don't need to belong to a group or a club to have an identity. I don't need to have everyone agree with me to feel that I matter and that I have a voice, okay? If I'm the only one that believes in, let's say something really, let's do a stupid example. If I'm the only one that likes white marshmallows, then so be it. Because I like white marshmallows. Even if I'm the only one on the face of the earth that likes white marshmallows and no one else likes them. That's okay with me. I still like white marshmallows. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. Okay. And then you have the personal attack, the jab, whatever you want to call it. Got any views in that latest video of yours? Any of the 33 show up for you? And they're laughing at me, mocking me. So basically, the person's trying to tell me that I'm irrelevant. And maybe I am. I could be irrelevant. That's okay. I'm not irrelevant to myself, though. I could be irrelevant to other people. I'm not well known. That's kind of obvious. But that's okay. You know what? I look at it this way. I believe in what I'm saying, and whoever needs to hear what I have to say, and if it's whoever, agrees or if it helps somebody else, then that's good enough for me. I don't need the accolades. I'm not trying to win some prize award here. So there's the mocking and the degrading. Okay, these people and they're on abuse recovery channels and they cry that they're abused, but they go around abusing other people. Sick. Anyways, I made it very clear I wasn't going to make any more posts. And this is the other part I have a problem with. But there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just gonna, whatever, just keep making videos if I feel like it. Okay, so when I basically said that I am not making any more posts, I got a lot of these emails with someone replying to me. And it's done all on purpose, right? To try and trigger me to go back on there and respond to them and argue with them. And I didn't take the bait. And then that was on Tuesday. And then, believe it or not, um, yesterday, which is Wednesday, that one person that likes to attack me a lot on here, the person made a post directed to me, even though I clearly stated that I'm not going to respond anymore on here. So why is this person making posts to me when the person knows I'm not going to respond on there? They're trying to bait me. This person's trying to bait me and get me to go on there to argue with them or whatever, or to be abused, I guess. I don't know. I'm not falling for it. Anyway, so I'm kind of getting off the topic maybe. Okay. So I was just saying these abuse channels, a lot of them I don't think they're good. I don't know. I think they're out for the money. That's the other part. Okay. Some of these people they don't, and there's that other one too. Same thing. The actual channel owner, they don't really interact with the commenters unless it suits them. Like if they gave money, there's one where it's kind of hilarious. The person got a donation and the person responded. Or if someone is maybe stroking their ego, they might respond. But overall, they don't. They don't interact with their commenters. But they want their money because they clearly have it on there what they take the donations. So what is it really about? I hate to say it, I think it's about the money. And in fact, that one channel that the person is laying low, there's some people make comments on there, wonder if the person's doing okay and all that. And the person doesn't comment, doesn't respond. Okay, well, how much more clear do you want it? You think they care about you? They don't care. These people, let's really be real here. These people don't care about you. They don't. They don't care about you unless you agree with 100% of what they're saying and thinking, and you are going to give them money. They don't care about you. They don't. And people have accused this estranged parent of the same thing. But you know what? If that person really is doing that, then it would be the same thing because that is the determining factor of this all. Underneath everything else, when you peel back the layers, what you got on the bottom is the money bag. It's all about money. Some people think you can be rich on YouTube. This is a job or something. YouTube is not a job. I mean, for some people, yeah, those other popular, yeah, they probably do make money on here. That's fine. But I'm just saying, in my opinion, I would not see YouTube as a job. You should not use people for money. Some of these people are so altruistic. Okay, they want to help somebody, really. Okay, then do it for free. Why are you charging? Why are you asking for money? Why are you begging for money? Asking for money is bad enough, but when you actually beg for it and make it, and you do these manipulation tactics and guilt trips and say basically, if you don't support me, I might not be here next week. What is that? What is that? That's manipulation. You don't care about nobody. The money. It's about money. These people are users. Money. They want money. They want money. They want their ego stroked. They want a sense of some kind of sense of power. That they have power over people. They can influence people. That's a sense of power when you think you can influence people. That's what it's all about. A lot of it actually is like a cult group mentality. It really is. And it's disturbing. So I don't know what's happening with this other than that. People are still doing, and that not a strange parent um, thing is. I don't think it's going to end well. I really don't, because I don't know what's going to happen in the end with this. It's going to just fizzle out, but I don't think it's going to end well. And the reason I say that is people are keep putting logs to the fire and they keep making accusations, but nothing's been proven as cold hard facts. And I think eventually someone's going to snap. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. I think if this continues the way it is going, and I won't say anything, but this is, there's a comment that came across. And the reason I'm not saying anything is because I don't know if it's true. So basically based on this comment that I came across, there has to be some physical evidence to say such a thing. And if there isn't physical evidence to say such a thing and proof, like in the court beyond a reasonable doubt, someone's going to be in big, big, big trouble. I'm telling you, this is not a good thing that's going on here. I don't know why YouTube's even allowing this. This is not good. I don't think this is going to end well. I really don't. A lot of these people, the way they act on here, they're obviously deranged as it is. And when you feed them more garbage, it makes these people worse. You know what it kind of reminds me of? I don't know. I was laughing about it the other day. It's not funny, but it's funny, but it's not funny kind of thing. I don't know if you ever heard, like, the town in the town, like when people are after a certain person, they want to like attack them, and it's like the town folk, they go after the person like with the pitchforks and that. It's kind of like that, or a witch hunt, where people become irrational and they just want to go after this person, and they're not even thinking straight anymore. They just want to attack this person, go after this person. They're like a mindless zombie. That's what it is. Some of these abuse recovery channels, they turn their followers into mindless zombies that just do everything what they want, and you're just little pawns in their chess game. That's all you are. You're a mindless zombie. That's what you are. Why would you want to be a mindless zombie for somebody else? And what's even more stupid and disturbing is you want to be a mindless zombie and you want to pay someone money to do that? Why? And why would you pay someone money when they abuse people? And you could be abused too, because I've seen lots and lots and lots and lots of cases where people that were supporters of particular abuse recovery channels became enemies and got attacked, and they could have gave hundreds of dollars to that person. They didn't get no refund. They got attacked. That was their reward, and they got treated like dirt. And you know what? Believe it or not, people, the commenters, they justify all this. Believe it or not, yeah. The person deserved it. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Right, right. So anyway, so this this crazy person keeps attacking me for some reason, and this I don't know. This person has a problem. I don't know if they're going to keep doing it because I'm not responding to them. I'm not. I'm not going to respond to them. I'm not participating because you know what, my time is worth something. And what's the point of talking to people that don't listen to you and don't have any respect at all? Don't even know you. Oh, speaking of that, I have to mention something else. Now, I personally, if you think something, a person can think whatever they want, but you don't, and there's this, I'm not gonna even mention, I'm gonna mention this here on this. This is different, the other channel. That's also doing this estranged parent thing. It's like some kind of, you know what I think it is? This is what I think. I could be wrong, but this is what I think. It seems to be lots of this estranged parent stuff popping up on YouTube. I think it's like, you know how you get fads, like a long time ago, you used to have the pet rock and whatever. And then, they sell a whole bunch of pet rocks and then it dies out and another fad comes. Okay, I think it's like a fad in a way. Um, all these estranged parents popping up. And these people are trying to jump on the bandwagon, so to speak, and be part of that and ride the tide, so to speak, and see how much money they can squeeze out of it. That's what I think. But anyways, I'm not going to mention a particular comment in particular because um, what was stated, that would have to be evidence. There needed to be evidence to prove that, and I'm not even going to touch that because these people are going way too far with this. But basically, this person that attacks me also attacks other people. So this person has a problem. They are not healed. I don't know what they're doing, but it's just wrong, 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 wrong. So this particular channel owner thinks, and I'm going to quote, says, actually, the Lord says Christians should judge correctly, not that they shouldn't judge anyone. I also judge child predators. You think we should tolerate that too? No. No one is entitled to abuse another person. Okay, right there, that person is going overboard. Um, they don't come off as a Christian because they asked me a question. I answered them and they said they weren't going to, sorry, I'm not going to read your manifestos. That's not a Christian. Christians don't treat you like that. I'm a Christian. If she really is a Christian, why is she treating me like that when I'm a Christian? And which Lord is she talking about? Actually, the Lord? Some people call Satan the Lord. Which Lord are you talking about? You talking about Jesus? Why don't you say that? Okay? Not trying to be picky, but see, this is the thing. And in the Bible it does say you can judge righteous, which is righteous judgment. But she's not making a righteous judgment because she doesn't have all the facts. And even in the Bible, there's places where if someone has an accusation or something, you need at least two witnesses. And also there's a part about if you're going to judge somebody else, make sure you take the log out of your own eye before you picking at someone's speck. You have to do self-examination before you judge somebody else, basically. Look at yourself first. You can't judge someone for something you're doing. And I think it's going a bit far to say I also judge child predators. So this person is lumping in this estranged parent thing with being a child predator. Where's the connection? Is she accusing that person of that too? Like, come on. This is just totally irrational. This person is out for notoriety. And this person also wants money, also asked for donations and got a $5 donation. Um, this is just wrong. I don't know what this person has a problem to. I don't have a good feeling about this person either. So this whole thing is crazy. That's what I think. That's what I mean. Where's the interaction? The $5 donation, there's an interaction, of course. And how far is $5? You can't even get a cappuccino for that nowadays. Most of the comments, there's no interactions, just like that other channel. Only when it suits them, only when it builds their ego, only when someone agrees with them or is building them up somehow or promoting the channel. Now the other part too, um, oh, what was this? I'm not gonna be finding this comment. If I can't find it in 2 seconds, I'm gonna forget about it. You know, that person that keeps attacking, there's something wrong with that person because there was one person that made a comment and I thought it was like stupid, like a person maybe was just gonna troll. And I even told that person, I said, that is the one comment that I agree with you on. And you know what? Though I agreed with that person on that particular comment, this person still attacked me for that. Like, how screwed up is that, really? Like, what's the matter with you? Like, what is the matter with you? Something the matter. Something very much the matter. Another thing too, you notice if the person attacks and says stupid things, but when you ask them questions, they don't really answer. That's the other part, because they don't think they have to answer you. This is the thing, this is the arrogance, right? They don't think they have to answer you, but you have to answer them. So what is that? What is that? And everyone's a narcissist. That's the other thing. This narcissism on YouTube has gone way overboard because everyone's a narcissist. If someone disagrees with you, they're a narcissist. Um, and this person again is attacking me. This person is a different comment. And this person basically says, and she has a nickname for me. Truthy doesn't like me either and keeps accusing me of being a flying monkey. And I'm going to mention to blank, blank. Better watch out or she'll sick her 33 followers on you. LOL. She's a victim and definitely not personality disordered at all. I mean, what's the point of that? I don't have a personality disorder. Anyways, so I did this as that comment I found where I stated, this is my final comment on your videos. I can warn people about this in another way. You asked me a direct question and I gave you a direct answer. However, you totally invalidated my stance on this and that is not acceptable. I'm sorry, but you really have shown what kind of person you are by doing so. This is not the kind of thing I want to be a part of. A bunch of unhealed people attacking each other on YouTube. If you don't see anything wrong with what you are doing by making a video like this about a person you don't even know and that is not even famous or in the public image, then I don't know if anyone could make you see how this is wrong and destructive. What you did is basically called invalidation, and that happens to be a narcissistic trait, along with lack of empathy, which is a huge red flag. So then that person that attacks me responds and says, LOL. They're laughing at me. Laughing at me for what? See, there's the mocking. That's a form of abuse. That happened a lot in my family origin, so that feels very familiar. So yeah, that's a form of abuse. So these people are really, really smart. But I don't think this is going to end well because people are going way too far with this. They keep attacking and attacking and attacking. And someone has made a post that I think has gone way over the edge. So I don't know what's going to end up happening, but I don't think this is going to end well if this continues. So for now, I think I've stated enough. So thanks for listening. Bye.